Hello, everyone. My name is Prasanjit, and today I'm going to start a series of lectures. This series of lectures will help you prepare for the Google Cloud Professional Architect certification. You might be wondering what is the importance of this series of lectures and why you should invest your time into this one. So I must tell you now everything is moving into the cloud, and organizations want to leverage cloud technologies into their products. So being a Google Cloud Professional Architect will help you to understand cloud architecture and Google Cloud Platform, and you can design, develop, manage a robust, secure, and scalable, highly available, and dynamic solutions to drive your business objectives on Google Cloud. So it's really going to empower you as a technology professional. So more than getting the certification, I'll try to just clear your fundamentals that will help you perform on the job. So what do we cover? Now, this series is going to be a series of 12 lectures. In the first lecture, which is this one, we are going to cover what is Professional Cloud Architect certification, the reasons to take the certification, prerequisite knowledge, and what to and what not to expect. Well, once we are done with this, we'll move on to understand the overview of cloud computing and Google Cloud. Now, this will be an elaborate session where we will discover about Google Cloud compared to other clouds. We'll understand about security, about open cloud, about global data centers, principles of system design that is being used in Google Cloud, and so on. Then we'll have an overview of the Google Cloud Platform. We'll understand various solutions like compute solutions, storage solutions, database solutions, data analytics, networking solutions, and all that is covered in Google Cloud Platform. Then we'll understand how to interact with the GCP platform using the Google Cloud Console, command line interface, content libraries, and so on. And then finally, we'll also understand the business and technical context for being a Google Cloud architect. Well, that would bring us to session 3, where we will talk about cloud identity and security practices. Then in the session number 4, we'll discuss about resource management. Then we'll move on to understand more about policies, cloud identity, access management, IAM roles, and so on. Then that would bring us to session number 6, where we will deep dive into networking. So we'll cover a deep dive into networking practices, and the ones that, apart from the basics, we'll also cover what Google Cloud does in terms of networking, how to connect to the cloud, about cloud routers, VPNs, cloud interconnect, about cloud load balancing, CDNs, very interesting. And then once we are done with the networking part, we'll move on to network security part, where we'll understand how to secure the servers, about firewalls, about cloud armor, NAT, VPC service controls, identity-aware proxies, then about logging and tracking. Then session 7 would be about compute and containers. We'll learn about Google Cloud Compute Engine, virtual machines, images, storage options for these, how to mount them. Then we'll learn about Google App Engine, Kubernetes Engine, about containers, how cluster architectures work, node upgrades, lots of interesting things. We'll also do some serverless things like cloud functions. We'll work on Cloud Run, API management, Apigee, cloud endpoints, how to secure APIs, and so on. And that would bring us to session 8, where we will discuss about storage, databases, and data analytics. And in the session 9 will be a very interesting topic that's about DevOps. So we'll understand about the DevOps philosophy, about infrastructure as code, different kinds of deployments, blue, green, rolling deployments, canary deployments, AB deployments, and so on. So that's going to be super interesting as well. And then we'll learn about cloud operations, cloud logging, cloud tracing, cloud profiling, debugging, and all kinds of troubleshooting related to cloud operations. And then we'll deep dive into security. And then there we will be learning about the fundamentals of security, the principles, compliance practices, about security highlights, identity security, IAM security, network security, data security, DevOps level deployment securities, and so on. So we'll learn all that. And then finally, we'll learn about billing, about migration, and Google Cloud support. So that'll give us an overall 360-degree knowledge about the Google Cloud platform, and we'll understand how to architect this platform, how to professionally manage our products and deploy them on this platform or migrate them from other platforms to Google Cloud platform. So that'll really help you grow in your career as an architect. Now, there are many such resources out there for this certification. You might be wondering, why this video again? Well, the idea behind creating this series of videos is to clear the fundamentals of Google Cloud Platform so that you grow as a professional and you work well as an architect. So the basic aim is not only to get certified, but also to contribute more as a professional cloud architect. So let's get started. Well, for the uninitiated, those who do not know about the Google Cloud Platform, this is a suite of cloud computing services offered by Google that provides various services like compute, storage, networking, and many more that run the same infrastructure that Google uses internally for end users like Gmail, Google Photos, YouTube, and so on. So this robust cloud architecture that Google uses for itself is now available for everyone out there, and it enables developers to build, test, and deploy applications on Google's highly scalable and reliable infrastructure. Now that you're onboarding on this journey to cover this entire series about Google Cloud Professional Architect certification, you might be wondering, what is a cloud architect? What does he do? So a cloud architect is responsible for converting the technical requirements of a project into architecture and design that will guide the final product and also bridge the gap between complex business problems and solutions in the cloud. Well, to sum up, a cloud architect's skills are organization specific in general, but some common skill sets include a good understanding of networking, a good knowledge of operating systems, a knowledge of data storage options, hardware and infrastructure storage buckets, soft skills, and so on. Now, a proper cloud architect is one who should be proficient in all aspects of enterprise cloud strategy, solution design, and architectural best practices. She or he should be experienced in software development methodologies and approaches, including multi-tiered distributed applications that span hybrid or multi-cloud environments. So we'll learn all that in this series of lectures. Now, what do we cover in this series of lectures, and how is it different from all the courses that are available on various platforms today? Now, the first thing is, this series of lectures is openly available and free. It's going to be free forever. It is a product of this cloud customer engineering community of which I am a part. And there would be various guests who are going to come in this series of lectures. Most of them also work for Google Cloud themselves, and they can add their knowledge here. And this series is going to help you a lot to understand the real world examples and challenges, and help you a lot that way to clear your fundamentals. So that is how it is different from just the textbook courses that help you to learn about the cloud and just pass the certification. Our aim is not just to help you pass the certification, but to get into the depths of understanding and learning about cloud technology, and making your solutions work in Google Cloud. So I'm looking forward to creating these videos. I'm really excited about creating these videos, because not only I'm going to help you learn something, I'm learning more myself. So that's all about this series of sessions coming up. Stay tuned, and I'll alert you as soon as I create more videos and as we move on into this session. Thank you.